I am so sorry I'm late. Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. Well, the car's not even here. Oh, I'm not the latest one. That's good for once. Here it is. The late, but also the very first Hyundai Santa Fe that is a hybrid. Look at you. Actually, this is just a party trick. I have got a key fob in my hand and I can actually remote control it in and out of car spaces. I'll be talking about that more later on. But you are late, indeed very late, because there's already a Toyota Kluger hybrid, there's a Mitsubishi Outlander hybrid, there's also a Kia Sorento hybrid as well. Now, we're not going to just talk about fuel economy. I'm going to help you find out if this is the right SUV for you. So we're going to also talk about practicality, what it's like to drive, safety, all that type of thing. Now, if you want to read the full review, go to carsguide.com.au and give us a like and subscribe. So why are we late? Dentist appointment. Yeah, right.
The first thing you need to know is that the hybrid is only available on the top two grades of the Santa Fe range. That's the Elite and the Highlander. The list price of the Elite hybrid is $63,000. That's $3,000 more than the diesel version of the Elite and $6,500 more than the petrol. The list price of the Highlander hybrid is $69,550, and yep, that's $3,000 more than the diesel and $6,500 more than the petrol Highlander. The standard features for the Elite hybrid and the Highlander hybrid are exactly the same as their petrol and diesel equivalent, except for the wheels. That's right, the hybrids have smaller 19-inch wheels that Hyundai says are designed to be more aerodynamic. So along with those futuristic wheels, also coming standard on the Elite hybrid are LED headlights and taillights, a gesture tailgate, privacy glass, a proximity key with push-button start, a 10.25-inch media display and a 12.3-inch instrument cluster, a 10-speaker Harman Kardon stereo, leather upholstery, heated front seats with a power driver's seat, dual-zone climate control, a wireless charger, sat-nav, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. The Highlander hybrid has all of that, but it adds Napa leather upholstery, a power front passenger seat, ventilated front seats, and heated window seats on the second row. There's also a head-up display and a panoramic sunroof. The Elite and Highlander are both 7-seaters, but you can ask for 6 seats in the Highlander, and you can have that bench seat in the second row replaced with captain's chairs. Whoa, ahoy there!
Now, as I demonstrated right at the start of this video, the Santa Fe comes with this remote control key fob, but it's only available on the top of the range Highlander grade. But the way it works is brilliant, and basically it's designed for when you get back to your car and someone's parked too closely for you to be able to open your door and get in. So you can maneuver the car in and out of the space just using this key fob, and the way it works is just so brilliant. Here it goes now. It takes a little bit of time, but there we go. It actually steers and brakes its way out of a car space. It's brilliant. And then you take your finger off and it will stop automatically. Now, in terms of the price of the Santa Fe hybrid, yeah, look, $6,500 more than the petrol version is quite a lot of money, but you are going to be saving quite a lot of fuel in this as well.
The Santa Fe hybrid is not a plug-in hybrid like the Mitsubishi Outlander and what you'd find on a Kia Sorento. That means you don't need to connect the battery to a power outlet to charge it. Instead, it charges on the go as you drive it and through braking. Under the bonnet is a 4-cylinder petrol engine and it teams up with an electric motor. Plus, there's a 6-speed automatic transmission. The hybrid Santa Fe is also all-wheel drive.
Now, Hyundai says that after a combination of open and urban roads, the V6 petrol, so not the hybrid, the V6 petrol will use 10.5 litres of petrol per 100 kilometres. This hybrid, Hyundai says, will use 6, so 10.5 to 6. That's actually quite a lot of fuel. Now, I was quite cheeky. I went into the fuel history in the trip computer for this car, and after almost 1,000 kilometers, it had only used, on average, 7.3 liters per 100 kilometers. And that is really good. But still, if this was a plug-in hybrid, that figure would be something around 4. Still, not bad. Better than the V6.
There's only one difference in design between the hybrid Santa Fe and the regular Santa Fe, and that's these wheels, which are smaller on the hybrid and, as Hyundai says, more aerodynamic. Oh, and the badge, that's different too. But there's still that same futuristic face with its catfish-like mouth, the tall profile, and prestigious-looking tailgate. What's not very prestigious is this little Santa Fe sun. It's been on the Santa Fe since the year 2000, when the first Santa Fe debuted. Apparently its name is Steven. I made that up. Or maybe I didn't. Now, I went to the launch of this new generation Santa Fe a few years ago. That was way before this hybrid ever came out. And I think the exterior design has held up so well over the years. And the same goes for the interior design too. I love these goofy vents which sort of stick out. And I love this little shelf and these little carved out areas here. Everything feels really high quality and nice to touch. Apart from these surfaces here, this is quite hard. And because I've got arms like an orangutan, while I'm driving sometimes I'll bump that surface. It's quite hard. And same with the armrest here. But you know, I'm a pretty sensitive guy. The Santa Fe Hybrid is a 7-seater, but the third row isn't particularly roomy. Well, not for me. The Highlander can be optioned with 6 seats. That's with 2 captain's chairs in the second row, offering even more room. Cabin storage is very good, with door pockets, cup holders, with the third row seats folded flat. The boot is big, and that's with a full-size spare wheel under the floor. The Santa Fe Hybrid comes with the same advanced safety tech as the regular Santa Fe. There's AEB, which works at intersections as well. There's blind spot warning, recross traffic alert, lane keeping assistance, and adaptive cruise control. Be aware though that the curtain airbags don't completely cover the third row windows. The Santa Fe Hybrid is covered by exactly the same 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty as a regular Santa Fe. But the hybrid battery is covered by an 8-year, 160,000 kilometre warranty. Now check out this manual. Oh, feel the weight in that. Whoa, actually, if you left this at home, you'd probably save a whole lot of fuel. Still, it's a good read. Okay, let's go for a drive. Now, the very first thing you will notice is that because this car is a hybrid, you can move away silently like this. It does emit a sort of warning sound as you drive it. It's kind of a hum, it's like a ghostly hum. And then when you reverse it, it bongs. It goes bong, bong, bong. Don't ask me to do it again. I won't do it again. But anyway, put your foot down and the petrol engine does kick in, but the transition from motor to engine is actually pretty seamless. And we've spent almost 1,000 kilometers in these cars over the launch of the Santa Fe Hybrid. And I've got to say, you don't even really notice that engine kicking in. There it is right now. It's a really quiet sounding engine too. And it's just smooth in terms of the transition between the two. So one of the other differences between the way the Santa Fe Hybrid drives compared to the V6 and the diesel is that it's actually more comfortable. And that might be down to the fact that the batteries are heavy and the suspension has been reviewed in order to take in those extra battery weight. But I'm definitely detecting a more comfortable ride compared to the V6 petrol or the diesel. I also think the steering feels a lot lighter. This car is a lot more pointable, and I think that's down to the 1.6 litre engine weighing a lot less than, say, the V6. Another thing I think you're going to like is the acceleration at lower speeds. So when you're merging into traffic or you're getting out of a car space onto a busy road, when you put your foot, just dab the accelerator. The acceleration's really, really impressive. And that's because you've got the motor and you've got the engine sort of combining forces to give you that initial sort of little shove. It's kind of nice and very helpful. So there you have it. It might be late, but it is here now. The very first hybrid version of Hyundai's Santa Fe. Look, it's more than just a Santa Fe which uses less fuel. It's actually better to drive, but with all the same features as a regular Santa Fe. Now, if you want to read the full review, go to carsguide.com.au, give us a like and subscribe. Hey, no, come back.